Oh, Hanachini Karigiwi, Wakanjakiriga here, and today we're going to be going over the HOITEWOIPERES app and also the HOITEWOIPERES website. Hey, welcome back everybody. What you can expect to learn is to find out where the HOITEWOIPERES app is, how to access it, how to download it. We're going to go over how to create a username and password, and I'm going to show you how to navigate the app. Both the app and the website actually work kind of the same. When actually going through HOITEWOIPERES, I'm going to do it on the computer. In fact, that's what I'm using right now, so let's just jump over and take a look. Okay, so I have my internet browser open. I use Safari because that's just what comes on my computer. But some of you may be using Google Chrome or Mozilla or Firefox. So what you can do is just go to the top here and you can actually type in HOITEWOIPERES, and it'll bring it up here. But something else you can do, if you look down here, these are all my favorites. And now when I open up a new tab, it's just right there. I can just click on it every single time and it'll take me right there. Okay, just like any other website, here we are at HOITEWOIPERES.com. Remember, we're on the internet, we're on our computer. All right, so just looking at the top here, you can see sign in with Google. If you do that, it'll just use your Google credentials. Same thing with Facebook, or if you're an Apple user, you can use your Apple ID. It can be pretty handy. It's actually really quick. If you don't want to use any of those accounts, or you will have a Yahoo, or maybe you have a work email that you want to use, then you're just going to go to sign up right here. You're going to fill out all the information. You're going to fill in your email, password, and confirm. And something else I wanted to show you too is again, talking about the password manager. As you can see, once I put my cursor into the password field of the website, my password manager automatically kicked in and asked me, hey, do you want me to create a complex password for you? So I have a username and password. If I was making an account right now, I would use that. Click yes, because then you don't ever have to remember it. Password manager remembers it every single time. But I'm going to go back and I'm just going to use my Google credentials. So sign in with Google. And then before we get into the learning part, let's just navigate the settings a little bit. Right up the top, under your name, just click it. And then we have settings. So we can go to profile, and then you can just say anything you want to say about yourself. Learning. So this is where you can choose how much time you dedicate every day to learning Ho Chunk. You have nice and easy at 7, regular 15, committed 20 minutes, relentless 25 minutes. Choose whichever one you want. It doesn't really matter. It's just a timer. Choose whichever one that you're comfortable with. Also, you'll notice that when we go through the exercises, you'll see the timer counting down. And at first I kind of got frazzled. I thought I was being timed on the exercises, but actually it's just the clock for the time that you said you wanted to dedicate. That's all it is. Okay, the privacy tab, just all the privacy settings that you want to enable or disable. In the account tab, anything you want to change about your email address or password, reset the password. You can even reset your progress on the website. If you need to deactivate or delete your account, this is where you do it. Okay, at the top here, we have all these menu items. Let's go to learn. Okay, so here we have the introduction. This is where everybody's starting out. Ho Chunk fundamentals. We're going to click on introduction. So this first lesson right here, and you can see the clock is ticking down. This is just kind of like what you can expect. Again, more reading on what to expect. It's going to let you know how to use the virtual keyboard as well. Because remember, Ho Chunk uses Pansoon characters, and some of them have like special markings on them. And there it is right there. I'll click on it. So when you're typing in, if you don't have Pansoon font on your keyboard already, you can use these alternate keys to get it done. This keyboard will actually show up while you're using the lessons, so you don't have to worry about downloading it or anything like that. It'll just show up and be there. Again, more about the Ho Chunk characters, and then it's going to give you some practice as well. So it's going to ask you to actually use the keyboard. As you can see right down here at the bottom are the special characters. This one that goes underneath the letter is the Sinch. The one that goes over it is the Wokunung. Your instructors will probably call them something different. Those are just the Ho Chunk names for them. Okay, so let's try Ho Chunk fundamentals, positionals. So it works pretty much the same way on every page. At the top, you have a lesson there. So let's go to it. It's what you can expect. Learn the following positionals. And it'll go through. All right, let me check out this audio.
J. Rajay.
Ajay.
J.
Okay, so we got some audio here, and you click on it. Whatever one that you click on, you see that blue arrow around it. That means that's the one that you're on. So that one is
J.
J. So third person standing. To me, it sounds like, all right, Pina.
Rajay.
Raje sounds like second person.
Ajay.
Raje sounds like first person. And those were our lovely Ho-Chunk students lending us their voice. So I'm not going to do the whole thing, but you kind of get the idea. And then also anytime you see one of these icons here for audio, you can click on it at any time and hear the audio. All right, so let's jump over to the progress tab. Here, as you go along, you've seen when I was finishing the exercises, I got some points. Your point totals will be down here. You'll get some badges. These are just kind of like rewards that you pick up along the way as you progress. You're gonna wanna get these point totals. I don't wanna say anything quite yet, but they're gonna matter later on. So try to get as many points as you can. And here's the leaderboard. This is where other people that are using the website or the app, where they stand in points. Let's see, I'm all the way down here at 15. All right, so the progress and the leaderboard, if you don't want those shown, like you want to keep them private, you can do that in your account settings. Okay, the last tab there is Village, and this is like a message board, or you can just come on here, say something, and somebody can reply to it. What's new? We don't have any posts there. Question and answers, we have no posts there. I think this is where if you have a question about language, you're supposed to ask it, but it just seems like a lot of that's going on in the general discussion. Okay, just scrolling down to the bottom here, we have the About HOITEWOIPERES App, and this is where you can just find a bunch of different information, some links in here to some other media that you can watch. This shows where you can download the app to your mobile or tablet device. Again, Apple, it's going to be at the App Store. If you're on Android, it's at the Google Play Store. And you can so on and so forth. You can read whatever you want. All right, so let's move this party over to mobile. All right, so I got my smartphone. 3, 2, 1. All right, so I'm here on my phone, and at the top you see the little icon that says App Store. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap in the search bar, HOITEWOIPERES. Okay, as you can see right at the top there, HOITEWOIPERES. We just found our app in the App Store. If you're on Android, just go to the Google Play Store and do the same thing. Type in HOITEWOIPERES. And while you're there, if you scroll on down, you can see our Ho-Chunk dictionary is there as well. If you don't have that, download that guy as well. So just looking at my screen at the Ho-Chunk dictionary, you see it says open. That means I've already got it downloaded to my device. So if I just wanted to view it, I could just open it there or just tap on it in my home screen. Next to HOITEWOIPERES, I have a cloud with an arrow on it. That means I have it downloaded to another device, just not this device. If I didn't have it downloaded at all, it would just say get right there. If you're at the Google Play Store, it'll say install. But let's download it to this device. Let's hit open. Okay, so same thing as before, just like when we were on the website, but now we're in the app. So I'm just gonna sign in with Google. Looks like I need to sign out of the one online. All right, so if you're just downloading this for the first time, down at the bottom, you'll see a sign up button. Just go through all the process that I showed you before. Create a username and password, use your password manager. I'm just gonna sign in with Google again. I had a couple of security windows from Google pop up in between that little process there. If that happens to you, just continue forward through them, you'll be fine. You are learning on the fundamentals path. Welcome back. Okay, so it saved my progress from when I was on the website, but we've been through this. You guys pretty much know how to navigate it. I just want to show you up at the top in the right hand corner. That's what we call a hamburger menu. Just click on that, and there we have all the menu items that we discussed before. All right, guys, I hope that helped. And I know there's probably going to be a lot of questions in the comments, and I'll try to help if I can. See you in the next one. Ani chak chak.